Hey Bayek, it's me Ian. And in today's video, well, I'm continuing my look at the second season of The X-Files. And this is episode 20, Humbug, from 1995. Previously, we had Dead Calm. And then the next one will be the Calazoria. So this was transmitted on the 31st of March, 1995 on the Fox network. And on the 9th of January, 1996 in the UK on BBC Two. This is a monster of the week, so it's not part of the mythology. It's written by Darren Morgan, who in the third season wrote War of the Coryphasages 1996 and Joe Chungus from Outer Space, which is well thought of, 1996. And then in season 10, there's a big gap there. He wrote Mulder and Scully Meet the Weir Monster. That's 2016. And in season 11, he wrote The Lost Heart of Forehead Sweat. What a title. That's from 2018. Sort of very interesting titles there. Now, it is directed by Kim Manners, and wow, between 1995 and 2002, 52 episodes were directed. So this is a major contribution to the X-Files. Absolutely amazing contribution. And yeah, it's well directed, as I always say, and the locations... we've got White Rock, as usual, British Columbia, and North Vancouver, British Columbia. Always looks good, and that's the directors know exactly what they're doing. Brilliant. You can't really fault it at all. Now, the setting of Gibsonton in Florida in this story is actually a real town in Florida, and it's populated by circus performers, and they often stay there, and then they'll make, if they're traveling, or then when it's in season, move from that and then go back when they're not in season, and that yeah, that's just an interesting bit of fact that I've put in. So let's go through the cast. We've got David Duchovny, as usual, playing Fox Mulder, and Gillian Anderson playing Dana Scully. So there's none of the reoccurring actors in this. As I say, it's a Monster of the Week story, though sometimes we get some of the other characters in. Now, Jim Rose, who plays Dr. Blockhead, from what I could see, lots of TV series and TV films. Also, video games voice actor as well. Then we've got Wayne Grace, who plays Sheriff Hamilton. Now, he was in McCabe and Mrs. Miller from 1971, which is a great Western film. And starring Julie Christie's in that. That's how I know it. And then he was in Magnum Force, 1973, Clint Eastwood film. Brilliant. And Friday the 13th, the final chapter from 1984. Wow. Oh, Friday the 13th. Brilliant films. I love that. Oh, and then Mask, 1985, the one with Cher, and it's brilliant. It's just such a brilliant one. And then he's really in here. The Running Man with Arnie, 1987. And Twins, 1988, with Arnie again. Dances with Wolves, 1990. That's considered a really good Western. Kevin Costner. Fire in the Sky, that gets mentioned quite a bit. That's 1993. Lords of Illusion, 1995. Wow. And then, I say, you look, and there's loads of TV series and TV films and video game voicing. What a large amount of work. Amazing, absolutely. Then we've got Michael J. Anderson, who plays Mr. Nut. Sorry, I didn't make that up. Yeah, he was in the Suit, 1992, and Minimum Wage, 1999, and then, as again, lots of TV series and TV films. Then we've got a very recognisable face. Vincent Chevalier, who plays Lanny. I say that, you know it when you see his face. You think, oh, wow, yeah. I've got to mention it because it's there. It's perhaps one of the great all-time great films. He is in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975. I think when you see it, it's, oh yes, definitely. He was also in Ghost, 1990, which is a great film. He plays that ghost. Yes, he's in that. And then Batman Returns, 1992. Lords of Illusion again, 1995. Independence Day, 1996. Tomorrow Never Dies, James Bond film, 1997. Pierce Brosnan. And then Man on the Moon, 1990s, Jim Carrey. And again, such a great actor in terms of the amount of TV series and TV films he's in. Absolutely amazing amount, really. What can you say? Sadly, he's no longer with us as well. So that was an amazing career. So, what is this about? It's really, in a way, summing it up, it's quite simple. It's Mulder and Scully, as usual, called in to this town where a killer is inhabiting it, where all these sideshow performers live. And of course, the case doesn't look that simple when you see how the people have been killed. What is it? Is it some sort of wild animal? What is it that is killing these people? And that is the mystery as it unfolds. And actually, it's quite interesting because you're kind of guessing who it is actually, and who is responsible. You do have kind of an idea, I think. That idea does come out, but wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. It has a lot of good reviews. This, I think, also what probably makes it likable is the fact that there's humor underlying all this as well. Initially I was thinking, oh yeah, it's reminiscent of the Freaks film, Todd Browning's 1931 film, and then I was thinking a bit more than that. It adds a feel and style. So it is a really memorable episode. It's one that is remembered, I think, quite a lot in terms of X-Files. Is it a favourite of mine? Kind of, but it's not up there at the top. It's one that I remember and I enjoy watching, but I still wouldn't put it quite up there as my great best episodes. But that's just a personal choice. I can see exactly why a lot of people rate this higher than maybe I do. It is a very good episode. It's excellent. It's a good balance in everything that he's trying to do, and that element of humor does carry on further in the X-Files. We haven't seen too much humor, but it's there. There is that humor there, and I think that works so well. It's good, and I'm sure they thought, yeah, we need to explore that a bit more further on, and they certainly do. With humor, you have to get it right, and I think this is really good. So I think that's it, really. Before I go, I always show the little box. There it is. You see it? Yeah, that's better. Got the angle right. And down the back. There we are with all the extras. So this is the little box, as I say, a part of the big box. Yes. Still love these. You can't help but love them, but fantastic. So that's it. I've finished. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We'll let you know when I put out these videos. And if you want, look in the playlist and you'll see all the reviews I've done of the X-Files. And of course, you'll also see in the playlist that I do so much more. I do lots of films and TV reviews, and also a bit of music thrown in. So there you are. Now, if you like this video, please give this video a like. If you give it a like, it gets it out to YouTube, and hopefully other people might enjoy it. And if you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I love to read your comments, and I always reply to them. And that's it, really. Yes. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.